that's why they even made this run back there. Basically, like the same thing, volume event due to BPTH. After that, SEEL. That one we kind of talked about in the chat yesterday. What happened there? Well, basically, exactly the same thing. All right, exactly the same thing. It's the one we had the most warrants on. Really, kind of, it's the same thing. Dilution going on over and over and over again, like always, like the other plays. The news was basically one day before, so they didn't have any news on Friday. They had news just before, and it was also recycled. All right. So they had basically a licensing, I think, licensing deal with another kind of biotech company on March 7th, so on Thursday, all right, so on that day right here. And then they really ramped it up in the after hours, basically forcing the shorts to cover, or basically having a margin call, just because they're gonna blow up basically. So they ramped it up, and this one, same thing, I didn't attack it right away just because of the stats, and the stats are 1.8 million float, so it's easy basically for pumpers and so on to really move it, up, and that's why we see that they probably wanted it over 8, or kind of at 8, just to get all the stops out and get the liquidity, but they just pumped it a bit, and then right away, boom, completely dilution. And dilution is basically, they have warrants, they have a ton of warrants, alright, a ton. That's not even it, so they have warrants at 270, I mean 2.7 million at 40 cent, 3.4 million at 30 cent, 2.4 million at $0.5, and 2.5 million at 155. So as you can see, they have a ton of warrants, like a lot. So this one I did attack, but I waited really for the second bounce. I didn't want to chase it on the way down here or on the breakdown. I don't chase breakdowns. I wait for the bounce, and I think that was my biggest trade overall, just because the liquidity was so amazing. So every minute, like even one day, 1 hour or 2 hours into the day, 100,000 per minute. It's just so much. It's just so nice to see. So that's why they have a cash burn also of 700,000 per month, and they had a cash. They had 5 million cash basically left as of the end of September. Meaning, as you can see, we have right around like 700,000, and then like kind of it's 4 months. So 4 months at a cash burn rate of 700,000 means 2.8 million. So that means they have right around 2 million left. So it was really time for them to dilute. And then they had the volume, basically. The news was recycled, so no new news basically, and it kind of all comes together. All right. So no news. Volume is there, they have the warrants, and they need the cash bad. So as you can see, pretty easy to kind of put together and to know what's going to happen. After that, SAEX, named that one too. Really nice ticker, traded it in the past. Let me clear it up here. I'm going to show you the daily, same thing. Dilution, the king of dilution. And that's why I wanted to trade it. So it ramped up actually on Thursday. They had some news, basically announces a 60 million new project in Alaska, alright. But it's nothing that is going to earn them money basically. So it's nothing really that important now. If they kind of would write, alright, the 60 million project is done, we are awaiting 300 million revenue in blah blah blah. That's something else. But they just started the project basically, and it will cost money too. Um, the thing I didn't really like about SAEX is the IO, so institutional ownership, which was at 50%, because it means that they will probably hold it up more than on other stocks. They have a 14.4 short float. It's okay, and